Is this fucking streaming right now? Oh shit. Oh shit, I can see myself. Oh fuck. Okay, cool. I'm going live via Zoom for the first time. There's a mic and shit. So I guess I hope this is like more fucking um more, I don't know, clearer, I guess. What's up guys? Are you who's live? Let's talk. I tried going live like once or twice, but like um you know, we're allowed to have conflict right now. We're always allowed to have conflict. Am I sounding better? Cause there's a thing here right now. Hey, that's I'm excited. Um, so the reason I mean, there's never a reason I'm live, but like um, the reason I thought I can go live right now is because I have been working on a town animal, a track called Town Animal for the past 6 7 months, and it's the only track I've been working on pretty much. Which is amusing because last year I worked on 4 plus 5, I think. So that's like 9 tracks plus a couple that I just canned. And this year so far it's been one track, which is very amusing um um because I don't know what it means, but that's what I've done. And I think yesterday or day before yesterday, I basically felt like, "Hi Ashi, I do sound better. Thank you. Fuck yeah, thank you. Yay, yay, boya." This is not my mic. I am borrowing this mic from Arnav. Um, but if it's good, maybe I can like buy one of these for myself because I've been intending on using a mic myself. And in fact, even for singing, all the singing stuff that I do, it's on this phone, on this iPhone. Like I just sing like this. So maybe maybe I should do something about that. Um, but yeah. Um, Here's some kombucha. All right. So the thing is, I mean, maybe I'm gonna wait a little bit before I actually play the song. But the intention of going live via Zoom is that I can actually do a preview for you guys. A day or two ago, I kind of reopened the track after many after after changing the vocals for the track many times, giving up on it many times. Um, and looking for like collaborators to sing over that track for many times. I came up with a bass version um of an interlude that I think feels right now. And this is genuinely after a lot of renditions, like me writing a lot of lyrics, a lot of re-recording these vocals many times. I've never liked it. I felt like I just can't get it right and stuff. But this time, what the interlude has done is making me feel like, cool. Um, I can't believe it that after having such a packaged song with like 70 tracks on it already, it's got like 70 layers, arrangement, whatever layers on it already. I can't believe that I had space for more, and it fit in decently. So that's very that's a big breakthrough for me in my um music career. And um right, I can bribe my brother as well to keep the mic. Um, but no. So the song's called Town Animal. The lyrics are super simple. Um, at least the chorus is what had come to me first. The chorus is super simple. In fact, I put up a preview version of it very vaguely for about a couple of hours, if I'm not mistaken, on YouTube. An earlier version of it, and now it's kind of complete. The lyrics go, how you look in my mind right now, like a fucking town animal. How you look in my mind right now, brighter than you'd ever known. That's all. That was the chorus. And now there's like a new thing in. So, anyways, actually, you know what? Without further ado, um before my mind goes on to something else, here's me going to I'm just gonna share my screen possibly and play the track out for you guys. I'll try and I probably won't keep this live, like, I don't know, post it and stuff. I'm just putting this out there. I'm gonna play the song, and it's obviously not mixed and mastered yet. Also, I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of changes to this version as well. But I think this is like nice enough for me to be like, hey, this is this. I want to share this thing with you, so I'm gonna do it. uh okay, cool. Please tell me if you guys hear it or don't hear it, and if you guys have like earphones on you, now is a good time to like pull them out and fucking use
Sorry,
them.
I don't understand.
Okay, Google, fuck off, please, man.
Sorry, you feel that way. You can report to the team by saying feedback.
Right, I get it. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna play it. Uh, oh shit, I can't see you guys. Okay, hold on. Oh fuck. All right, cool. I hope you guys can see the shit. Oh man, fuck, you can't. Oh fuck, you can't see my face, is it? Oh, you can. All right. Okay, it's weird. Okay, it's like super big, isn't it, on the screen? It's fine. Tell me if you guys hear this. Rise, never know me, never show me. Time forever throws me. You'll never know. You'll never know. How you look in my night right now? How you look in my night right now? How you look in my night right now? With the fuck how you look in my night right now? How you look in my night right now? With the fuck how you look in my night right now? How you look in my night right now? With the fuck how you look in my night right now? Rise, never know me, never show me. Time forever throws me. You'll never know. You'll never know. Rise, never know me, never show me. Time forever throws me. You'll never know. You'll never know. Okay. All right. So yeah, thanks, Ashi. Thank you. Um, that's the song. It's funny. I spent so much time doing this. I mean, it still got some work, but I know every instrument has taken every like it takes like a couple of months sometimes for like an instrument to actually make sense, and the song has been restructured recently, and the instruments have come and gone, and it's just new, the process for me. As I mentioned earlier, I think I'm making music because I'm not finding um I'm unable to find how to make movies right now. um and as soon as I do, I'll probably not spend time making music as much. I don't know. But here's me making music for now, and I know, man. I mean, I think I remember like trying to post some of the music that I made last year on this channel, and realizing, oh shit, this is like a movie channel. People were not very happy with like me posting music. Not a movie channel, like just channel, but like just stuff where people are expecting I don't know, filmmaking stuff. But this is like filmmaking. I had like a 1 hour long conversation with my brother about this today, where we were just speaking about how um filmmaking or any creative artist is incomplete in the current time without you knowing a bit of a lot of other things. And if you don't know a lot of other things, then I don't know. I mean, I worked on a Bumble commercial recently, and I was able to communicate so much better with like with the musician on that one. The music was done by Nadia, who's based out of Munich, and like she hit it out of the court with that particular track for Delhi that she made, I think. But we were able to communicate so much better because um I knew things that I did not know 2 years ago about music, and I think it just helped so much with like being able to make stuff that's more like like audio that interacts better with the visuals itself. So that's kind of new to me. The earliest conversations that I think I've had about like related to music have been with two people. One's Veer Kohli, I think, very vaguely, very briefly. With Veer Kohli is the guy who made who's Charms, I think, who's got the artist alias name Charms, called Charms stage name, whatever. And um and also I think a couple of people from this band called Black Letters, and those are the people that I think I'm most these are the only people that have taught me anything besides my keyboard teacher. So it's and I've spent a lot of time in the past recent while like just working on music, which is it has no sense to it, man. Like I don't know how people become musicians, but like if this is how it is, it's super weird. I'm just sitting you know sitting with my laptop and trying to, and like there's this like spark that happens in your head and you just like do shit. Anyways, so that's super weird. In case somebody asks how to make music, it's the answer is like I have no fucking idea. Somehow. Um, Bumble commercial was overwhelmingly beautiful. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for liking that one. We spent a lot of time doing that one as well. I think anything that you spend a lot of time with time with can be nice, can grow into something. I've also been feeling like shooting something. Honestly, this is like me being very real right now, but like I haven't been shooting anything because I don't see anything that looks like interesting enough to shoot right now. But I think that I literally have been removing my camera lately and like trying to like get uh I mean I have my um is this sounding fine as well? Like is this the same as how it was sounding earlier? Or it's so fucked up, this camera now. Oh man. it's like sticky and stuff. It's gone. The plastic, sorry, the leather or rubber or whatever has torn off, and has, humidity has um decided to take over my camera, and um it's gotten the best of it. So yeah, I mean, I can't hold it. I remember like buying like gloves for a couple of years, a couple of, yeah, when I used to work or like use this camera. But honestly, I have not touched this camera in a very very long period of time. Or not, you know, it's like, yeah, fuck that. That joke doesn't work here. But like, I would have said like too many years into marriage, but I have no idea. I'm not married, so I don't know. But I think it makes sense because people say that sometimes. But like, I've not touched this. I've not used this camera in a long time, and I think I want to. I just don't know what to shoot yet. But I want to like maybe do something with it. I was speaking to my friend Kashvi, who I used to take some photos with earlier, um, to see if we can do something. But that's all that there is. It's all the conversation about filmmaking that I'm having lately. Maybe I'll shoot something. Who knows? But I hope I do. I hope I come back here and tell you guys that I'm shooting something, or I've shot something and I want to edit it, or that I've edited it and I'm going to put it out. That'll be cool. That'll be new. Let's hope for that. That'll be good. What bunch of softwares do you use though, lol? I use this DAW called Logic Pro, which is the most basic, very um, the most popular, I guess, one of the most popular ones on that you can use, and it's very complex. I mean, it looks rather complex, but it's really not. I can show you if you'd like. If you all want, I mean, I can definitely like, show you the project for Town Animals as well, to like prove that I really made it. And but Logic Pro is what I use, and I also knew how to use GarageBand. That's where I started off. Like in a couple of years ago, I started like toying with GarageBand, and now it's Logic. Even I thought I should shoot something. And Doom is going out. Tally, yeah, man, I Doom is going out as well. But also at the same time, like our minds have changed so much that I don't think I want to go out all the time anymore because I don't see the point of going out. Like you go outside and you see that there's nothing great happening outside, so then you're like, fuck the shit. Like what are you gonna do going outside? So you come back and sit inside and say it's a sad thing to say. That's a very 2021 thing to say as well. But I think it's not just going outside. I think it's like the idea of. I mean, honestly, I hate the monsoons because they make me feel very low very often because I like the sun. But at the same time, it's like the dramatic feeling that the light during the monsoon Bombay. I haven't tapped into like videography wise. I haven't really like tried to shoot Bombay rains or cloudy weather much. Um, and then again, when I have, it has led to something interesting. So I do want to do something. I just don't know what yet. And I hope I know what it is before the rain ends. uh, in fact, one of the ideas have been that I kind of thought I'd probably even just make a music video for Down Animals. But it always feels like a long shot because I'm like, what do I make? But something, something. Casey Neistat says you can just record stuff and then decide it on the edit, like decide what is going to be on the edit, which I pretty much did throughout like 2016, 2017, 2015, whatever. But now it kind of feels a little less relevant. Um, so yeah. Um, there is I every day I wake up and open up a new book, or rather not I don't open up a new book, but I keep um a book beside me, and I think I'll probably read it, but I don't. Here's one that I was gifted recently. It's called Pandemonium. It's about Piyush Pandey, who's amongst the topmost, like biggest dude, I guess, in advertising in India. Um, and I've been gifted this book as well, and maybe I'll read it. I read like the and also a little bit of a note from the author. Which, I mean, if a note from the author should technically be called the fucking novel, right? Like, isn't that a note from the author, the whole? But cool. There's also pictures. If you like to see the pictures, that's the Pond's googly bush ad that they made, I guess. When I wake up, the first thing I do is read a book in the morning. It's all pandemic taught me. That's a beautiful. I'm gonna steal that for tomorrow morning. I promise that. I'm gonna read this book in the morning because you're saying this. I think I usually do like I have a routine for the morning usually, but it's not been working very well. So my timings have been all over the place anyway because things have been different. But I think reading a book in the morning seems doable. I think that does help with focus, and I think that'll be cool. I'm gonna seal that for tomorrow. Um, what kind of videos do you make? We're having quite a one-on-one conversation with like me being having the advantage of video and audio, and you not having the. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep this live stream public anyway, so um, it's fine. I'd love to know what you guys think of the. Yeah, actually, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to know what you think of the track actually in the way of like in the way that if there was a specific portion that you think is anything. I'm kind of taking feedback and ideation, or like I'm kind of doing that here because um I do want to know what I wanted what to do with it because honestly I've not wanted to like put that track out for a long time, but now I think in the past 3-4 days I feel like, hey, it's happening, I have that feeling. So it's gonna go out now. I know it's gonna go out eventually in the next couple of months. It's gonna be on Spotify and shit. But I just don't know which way to go with it, and I'd love to know what you guys think. I mean, I've been told one of the things that I've been told is that the track sounds like something you wouldn't be able to listen to, and you can't relate to when you would listen to this track, which is very fair because it's not a mood related track. It's a it's a hit you with like wind on the I don't know. So it sounds, I mean, to me it sounds grand and darkish, but it's still a song, right? So that um try it with a cup of coffee or something. I don't think drinking a cup of coffee right in the morning, the first thing in the morning, is a great idea, but um certainly think I would certainly think I mean I do drink coffee then otherwise though. I think I look forward to drinking coffee, so I try not doing it first thing in the morning. I think it leaves me with space to do other stuff. The music needs that bit of a mastering session. Absolutely, man. Yeah, yeah, it will have mastering. Like it'll get mastered. It'll get, I think it'll get mixed better as well. I also think there'll be a little bit of like some variations with the lyrics. I'm not quite sure what, but like maybe in the beginning or in the interlude I'll change some stuff. Yeah, I'm literally throwing this out here on the internet, so that, or like with like a couple of people that know me here, to see if there's anything that they would want to say about it, because that's always very helpful. Like early feedbacks, like always super nice. And thank you for saying that like that's really nice. Thank you so much, Ashi. Hey hey Pratish Raj, really like my work. Thank you so much. um yeah, yeah, let's use this camera soon then. Right. um like lyric wise, top notch. Thank you. That's really cool. I'm glad. I this I, that's really cool. I'm glad to hear that. I wouldn't have thought about that. I mean, I didn't think the lyrics were any good. So thank you. Yeah, I also have this journal thing that I do in the morning lately. Like not lately, but like have been doing it. It's a long ass journal. Oh shit. Yeah. So that's there as well. There's a drawing that I did in the journal recently. Can share that with you. It is nothing. It's not like it doesn't have meaning or anything, but it's colorful. Whilst I also learn how to storyboard a little bit. on the side, and that's oh shit. Yeah, did I share too much? And also this thing's happening. This storyboarding thing is happening. Like I'm learning how to do that through this. Yeah, I just saw that. Like the sketches look vague. I know because I'm not a drawing guy, but like it's cool that I woke up in the morning and made something. Um, okay. No, but like yeah, this is an ad. This is a storyboard for an ad that I was working on. Um, it says Madam Pest Control grr, because it was a pitch that I was doing for um a, a, a whatever pest control hit, basically Godrej hit, and it was supposed to be funny, and they were supposed to get back to me on Friday, which is tomorrow. But who knows if I'll get that gig or not. If I get it, then this is technically um me violating some kind of agreement that I would have then signed. Uh, but if I don't get it, then this is just a piece of paper. Personally, I felt the album art was a bit disorienting, but like the music. I mean, if you're talking about the music and the if you're talking about great but not for me, then I agree. But if you're talking about if you just there's a track that I played which is Town Animal on the beginning of this live stream or the middle of this live stream, and that's what that was my album art on that. But if that's a joke, then that's a good joke. I'm just sorry 'cause I can't quite get the tone right now. Um, oh, you wrote pest control service on Instagram as a joke on your bio. That's awesome. That was a joke that the best. I think the best joke of me for me was somebody. I took a screenshot of somebody's Instagram profile, and I think that was the best. The best. That was my favorite joke from from May. And it was I just took a screenshot of it. I don't know if you can read it. Hold on. Yeah, it just says ऐसे ही बायो पढ़ते रहो एक दिन डॉक्टर बन जाओगे. It's perfect. It's perfect. I just, it can't not make you laugh. So that was great. Um, hi Ronak. Hi. Go back to the beginning of this live stream now and like restart watching it because this thing's not gonna last. Like it's not gonna stay for a long time. My day is going all right. I've had my kombucha, and I really enjoy this particular kombucha. I'm not endorsing it, but like it's really tasty. And I like kombucha because it's apparently supposed to be decent for your stomach as well, and it's not got too much sugar, and it's a great fizzy drink to have. Why am I speaking about this again? Um, but that, um, I think that's gonna be it then. What's up with you guys? What's with like your day? Is that how's 17th June feeling? How's June 2021 feeling? Oh, another thing. Can we just can somebody like ban the term "show me some love"? That term "show me some love." Show some love. What the fuck is show some love? Like people have been saying that to me lately, where like people would share some random people would send me some post or something and be like show some love and share it, which means absolutely nothing. It doesn't show any love that you're sharing something. I mean, I don't get it at all. It's not related to like it should be show some validation. I mean, and help the fuck out of somebody. Like it has nothing related to love. I mean, what the fuck is love? Like why are we why do we throw it around like it's I mean, love a lot, but like don't misuse the term, I guess. I mean, it can be anything for anybody, but I'm certain that like sharing somebody's Instagram post that you have no idea about and benefits absolutely nobody is not necessarily is just like yeah. I hate tea in general. Oh, you do? Oh, you do. Bro, like this is good tea though. It doesn't taste like tea at all. Just saying, it tastes like sad Coca Cola. If that's or really tasty water, right? So whatever, I guess. um, but yeah. Also, it makes you feel like, hey, you're drinking something like a beer or something, but I'm not drinking beer. Um, make out with the post IG. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you don't have to make out with everything that you love either, though. But I get it. um, right. Yeah, I haven't shot anything since like a year, but then I've written quite a bit of content for myself just to validate myself with checkpoints. So that's fucking beautiful. Man, um, writing is, yeah, that's awesome. Like, what kind of stuff are you writing? I don't even actually. It doesn't even matter what kind of stuff you're writing. If you're writing, it's fucking awesome. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, there's another thing that's been happening lately that I can speak about. I'm a solid coffee person. I love coffee, man. I love coffee. I think, and this is not. I mean, I don't know if it's black tea or anything. I don't know if it'll have lot of caffeine in it, or do you, I don't know. It does say made with real tea in here, so organic green and black tea. I doubt it has a lot of caffeine though. Yeah. Um, it says raw, vegan, no preservative. I mean, whatever. But kombucha tastes nice to me. Anyways, um, huh. I roast my own coffee beans. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that level up, man. Oh, I did. Have you heard of? Is it James Hoffman or is it Jeff Hoffman or what? What Hoffman is it? The coffee guy, James Hoffman, maybe Hoffman Academy. Okay, let me see. No, it's not Hoffman Coffee. Maybe I don't know what the guy. What's the guy's name? Um, shit. James Hoffman, right? Okay. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I was obsessed with James Hoffman. I recently bought a Nano Presso. I didn't buy it. I was gifted a Nano Presso, and I've used it like for 2 days, and that's it. I'm not using it again. I think for a while because I'm like, why the fuck am I working so hard for an espresso shot? So that's that. But I was saying something, and I think I have forgotten. Oh right, no, it was mostly me speaking about how I think the pandemic has led to like revisiting some of the relationships that I've had. Do we want to go that deep today? Is this one of those live streams? Maybe it is. Who knows? But like there have been like some really close people, not very close, but like quite close. I consider it close anyway. Um, that I think I have decisive like that I had like a really rough time with like in 2020 and early 2021. Uh, rough time as in like rough time trying to keep the relationship going with those people. Them being friends that I cared for, and recently, I decided that I'm done. Is that happening to you? Has that ever happened to you? Because I've never done this before. I never like decided, or maybe I have. Maybe I have. But like I decided that I'm done with these people and that I won't really care about them. And I mean, I may still care about them. I actually still really love these people. Um, but I think I need to like realize that it's not helpful to be chasing things that don't respect you, or yeah, that. So I think I'm learning that from my family that hey, there are people out there who don't necessarily want to, uh, you know, who not necessarily worth it. So I think that's very new for me recently. That I'm like, hey, maybe I mean I'm consciously not trying to keep a keep conversations going with people that are that have other better things to do. I guess. Um. Yeah. We up the production game in this live stream. We have, right? Hey guys, that's fucking crazy, dude. I have a mic. That's crazy. I love it. Next, who knows? One day I have like it's 5 steps away from becoming a YouTuber, man. It's like the next thing is a webcam, and there's this the flashy fucking white bright light that comes in your face, and then there's a kick light, and then there's like fucking rim light, and then suddenly you're a YouTuber, and then you're putting up Squarespace as your sponsor. I mean, it's only a couple of days, guys. It's happening. It's not happening. Please, let's not get there. But um, even if I was a YouTuber, what the fuck would I speak about? I was speaking to Aditya, Aditya Verma. If I don't know if he's here, but like we're also discussing something. I mean, if I think you all should like go and speak to Aditya Verma if you all ever want to like get something cinematography or filmmaking related out there from. I think he's gonna make something really cool, and I think I would totally be like collaborate with him and like being able to build something. I don't know what it'll be, but something related to like talking about filmmaking. I guess that's yeah. Um, I thought it's just me who's the worst, lol. Right? You've been there. That's great, guys. That's great, dude. I speaking to a cousin of mine who's letting me know about this really that like he's tried very hard. He's way older than I am. He's 10 years older than I am, 9 years older than I am, and he was speaking about how he has hurt himself so much by trying to chase people who he thinks care. And even if and for a long time, I think you give I mean I've been giving like the benefit or doubt to people because I care, and then I feel like, hey, everybody goes through stuff, but like how many times, guys? What's like the ballpark figure? Like what are we talking here? So I think it's 2 times is ample. The third time you're a fool. So I've been a fool a bit. um you are a YouTuber. My friend got 1 million subscribers within 1 year. That's fucking crazy. Should we get 1 million subscribers, guys? 1 million subscribers. Absolutely. I think it's gonna be like the Seinfeld of YouTube channels where you speak about nothing, and it's gonna be like what happens in this life? Nothing. Just this guy comes on board and speaks about things that random shit. Anyways, been watching your contents DLP days. Those that content really stood out. Those content. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you. Um. Yeah. I'll make films again. Don't worry. Beyond commercials. Thank you though. Thanks for liking it. Can I say this? Oh man, I don't know if I should. But anyways, there's a guy that I follow or used to follow a couple of years ago, and that guy is a YouTuber now. He was a filmmaker or like a YouTuber, as in he used to make short films and stuff, and I think he moved on and became a um YouTuber, and he puts out like vlogs, and those logs I recently he sends them out on like broadcasts them on WhatsApp and shit, and I happened to have a look at what he was making because you know sends it so much. I just like he clicked on it and I realized like um I realized he just like he half the video, which is like there'll be a 6-minute video where he's probably vlogging about traveling around somewhere, and half the vlog is him just repeating to camera saying, hope you guys are enjoying this. Hi, please enjoy this. Please enjoy the content. And then like he just keeps repeating that he keeps hoping that you're enjoying this. But that's the fucking content. The content is that you show them something that they'll enjoy. He says enjoy the content on screen, and then he keeps checking in whether they're enjoying or not. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, um, my short films are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Um, huh, right. All right. Um, how do you how do you shoot your films? Where do you start? Do you sketch storyboard before you start shooting? Um, I'd love to answer this for like a specific film if that's any good. But how do I make my films? Write it first. and then like try to like get to a writing place where you feel like, this feels nice, and then bring your fucking arsenal, which is a crew, who may not be the best people out there, but will be the right people for what you're doing, and people that you think will believe in what you're making. And very often there's like a curve to it. There have been people who've rejected wanting to do something along for a long time. And then storyboarding would be, I don't storyboard for, I mean, for commercials, to an extent, yes, there's some storyboarding, but not exactly. Depends on the kind of commercial. Like Volkswagen did have storyboarding. There was a Xiaomi commercial that I did that had storyboarding as well, and there will be storyboarding for any other commercial that I do. There's also storyboards for music videos that I think I do. Very very rough versions of them. But for short films, no, short films are quite. We do it on such a small scale and in a way to not tell anybody that it's happening. Feels like I used to. Again, it's been so long. It's been like 3 years since I made something, man. I feel sad. I want to make something soon. Yeah, whatever. क्या बनाने का bro? So I mean, cabin fever, if that's counted, but it's not like cinematic shit. Like it's not like pretty looking stuff. It's just literally like whatever it is, but it's not pretty. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. But I mean, I hope it was any good. That was the last thing that I made. Without it being a commercial. Tell me, dude, why is a building called a building when it's already made? I just can't get this out of my head. That's fucking true. Building. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a whole fucking book that explains how English is pointless as fuck, which it is, by the way. I mean, I'm speaking in English right now, but like it's a very stupid fucking language. It has no sense to it. English is like English is very reminiscent and like very significant of how the world today is. That it's become such a universal language right now, and it makes so much sense because there is absolutely like it's absolutely stupid. Um, None of the words that exist, like not none, but like a lot of the words that exist in current day English, um, exist there because of something stupid that occurred like years ago. It has no mastermind sitting in a like room with like specs and like one lamp somewhere going, this is gonna be the word that we'll use for this shit. But it's just some Latin word they somebody said, and then they किसी ने कुछ सुन लिया गलती से, and then they were like, ये हुआ, ah मतलब like somebody just picked up some Latin guy said camera, and then this guy just camera, like it's like that. It's every word is um has no sense to it. Um Casey made a video about filmmaking and blogging or something, and I don't remember. But is there a distinction between content and a film? Content. I don't know what content is, but like vlogging in a film, if it's Casey, I think I in fact watched one recently. I love Casey Neistat, man. I think he's beautiful. There's a distinction is that I guess there can be a little bit more of a longevity, or I mean, I think it's also like platform differentiation where like the way that you would consume a vlog might be slightly different from the way that you um consume a narrative short film. But at the same, I mean, I think vlogging can be fucking beautiful. In case he's um a live example of that. Is it pointless? It is pointless as fuck. Yeah. Your favorite directors? Hey, thanks for this question. Oh man, shit. Now I'm going to have an existential crisis. My favorite directors. Fuck. Ah. I'm gonna name directors that I like, and then I guess one of them will be. Um. Why does this happen to me every time? Kim Ki-duk. I like Kim Ki-duk. I don't know why he comes to my mind. I love the guy who made Submarine. His name, obviously, I'm not gonna have to. Uh, I won't have to Google it. at all. It'll just come to me because my I will I will Google it, and I mean I'm not gonna Google it. I didn't just get it wrong. I don't submarine. I love that guy though. I don't know. Richard Iode. Iode. I love that guy. And he's the guy who made Submarine. If you guys haven't watched Submarine, I mean, fuck you. It's fucking beautiful. That movie is everything. Um, I love. I don't know if there's favorite directors, man. I mean, I love a lot. I like a lot of them. I like a lot of directors, man. I love like movies by everybody. I don't think there's any like person that I watch and go like, oh, every all of this person's work is amazing. All of it always varies. I mean, I love Parasite, but I don't like the other movies that guy made. I love Whiplash, but I don't like La La Land. So it's like it's always I'd certainly watch movies by a lot of people. I love Thunder Road by Jim Cummings, but I don't really like Wolf of Snow Hollow as much. I don't know if you guys have. I mean, I don't even know if you guys know about him, but one of the people to look out for in case y'all are looking out for anything. Uh, my favorite personal directors: Andrei Tarkovsky, Ingmar Bergman, Akira Kurosawa, and the great Martin Scorsese. That's awesome. I like Martin Scorsese. Andrei Tarkovsky, I've heard about. Akira Kurosawa, I've heard about. I might have watched. I've not watched Tarkovsky movies. Mirror, Stalker, Solaris, and the Tubla. No, I have not watched any of these. Rublev. Akira Kurosawa, I think. No, I have maybe not. Let me tell you. Kurosawa also I may not have. Have I? Sorry, man. Fuck. I'm so right. Rashomon, I've heard a lot about. I have not watched. Yojimbo, I have not watched. Seven Samurai, I tried to watch. I got so fucking bored. I stopped watching it. Some Samurai is the 3.5 hour long movie, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm probably like in a different parallel with this one. It was very long. It was too long. I was like, what the fuck? Why isn't this ending? And I just left. I'm one of those people. Um, Ingmar Bergman. Let me also Google this guy. Guys, do you guys know, everybody does everybody know about these people? But I mean, I don't know these names, but I've never um followed them. Wild Strawberries. Why have I had this movie on me, and I don't know what I did to it. I didn't watch it for sure. Did I watch this movie? Wild Strawberries. I don't think I did. So no, I'm sorry. I don't know any of the great filmmakers that you're speaking about. Martin Scorsese, I love though. Taika Waititi is fucking beautiful. Hiro Murai is amazing. Parag Nenani, you win. Hiro Murai is one of my favorite directors for sure. Or as is Vanya Heyman, if you guys haven't followed his work. But Hiro Murai is beautiful. Hiro Murai makes okay, fine. Given that, okay, definitely like Hiro Murai wins. He is the guy who's done Atlanta. He is the guy who's also been a part of Master of None. He's also the guy who's made a lot of Childish Gambino stuff. He is amazing. He's amazing. That guy. Okay, cool. Take it. And his music videos are amazing as well. Everything that he's made is fantastic. Um, Watch Kurosawa's blocking and staging in film. It's fucking fabulous. Okay, yeah. I mean, he's supposed to obviously be one of the legends that every filmmaker studies, and somehow I have never really gotten an opportunity to study films. I mean, studying films is just watching movies, but I still think I have not gotten the opportunity to sit and watch stuff because there's always stuff happening. So, or like there's always something to do, and I think sitting and watching a movie is like is like often like in Bombay is eventful. So if I'm outside Bombay, like when I was in Delhi, I was watching quite a bunch of movies. I watched this movie called La Isla Minima, which is a Spanish thriller, which I fucking loved. It's really good. I watched a bunch of movies, man. I'm on Letterbox. If you guys want to follow me there to know about films that I watch. Letterbox, if you guys don't use Letterbox, it's the thing for like it's like a non-stupid version of IMDb, or it's like a way of like socializing not socializing, but like being able to share the movies that you watch, log them as somebody who's just watching movies, and have some kind of opinions when you want it. Basically, an app version of IMDb, which is not shitty. Um, but and it's also like more, I don't know, interactive, if that makes sense. Um, has a video on YouTube dissecting an episode of Atlanta. Do watch that. Surely, I think if I think I've already watched it. If it's the video, if it's one of my favorite episodes of Atlanta, which is Teddy Perkins, which is where fucking Donald Glover plays a white man, and it's the fucking best episode of anything I'd watched. I think it blew my mind. I watched it so many times. I just couldn't get over it. It was so good. Sorry, guys, but that was a really good episode. Atlanta season 2 was amazing. Succession season 2 was great, but like Atlanta season 2 tops that. Um, Master of None season 2 and the new one was nice as well. Season 3. And also, what was that thing that I watched? Barry on Prime Video. If you have not watched that, that's fucking great. Also, Hiro Murai has it. I think has directed a bunch of stuff in that. In like for, I think they've done something. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I go to film school? No, I haven't gone. No, I tried. I tried to go to film school, but I didn't go to film school. Um, IMDb is great if you're 50 years old. Yeah, I agree. I mean, also IMDb is like more standard. Standard, standard. In fact, I prefer Rotten Tomatoes over IMDb. Even like I think that it's more reliable than IMDb. IMDb is just it's like without a box. I don't know if you heard about it, but there's for filmmakers and film festival stuff. Um there used to be a website called withoutabox.com, which was more popular before Film Freeway came in, and Film Freeway was way more friendlier to people and did not you know intimidate the fuck out of filmmakers. So I think it became more popular, and now it's like standard. But before that, it was without a box, where you actually I think I had to like mail a DVD and shit to these festivals, and like without a box charged a bomb, so it basically was overruled. Uh, Teddy Perkins is crazy. I agree. Do you recommend film school? Yeah, I do. If I had a chance to go to film school, I would go to it now. I'd go to film school. Uh, I won't go to bachelor. I won't do a bachelor's degree in film because I don't see the point. That's a bit of a farce, but not a farce, but like it's not for me. But like I would certainly do. I would go to an if I had. Okay, here's like film school shit. Like something that I want to do. Okay, I want to go to NFTS London, National Film and Television School, London, and study do the one month course in directing, and possibly do more than that. In I was so close to doing that. I think I just became a bunya and decided to like not do it last minute. But and bunya because I was like 1 month I'm spending so many lakhs of rupees. I could buy like a car. Um, but I think I would totally do that. There are also a couple of other film schools that I think I could do a short course in. I would totally do a diploma somewhere. I'd study in the States if I can. Like I would totally want to like as somebody like referred to Tarkovsky and Kurosawa and Bergman. I have never been able to like sit and just watch movies. There's also the South Bank. Like London has a great community to actually go and watch movies and consume films. I remember being in, and this is very stark for me, guys. Like I I sitting at home, I don't watch movies. It's very difficult to do that. Um, I don't know why it is, but it's just very difficult to watch movies for me on a laptop. And I mean, I can do this, and I think I don't know if something was wrong with me. I mean, I thought there was something wrong with me, but then I went to Carlo Vivari, last 2019. I spent like 5 days watching three movies a day. And I fell in utter love. I love watching movies in a festival. I think it not they're not I'm not talking like trashy like or like sad slow as fuck movies. I would still dislike them, but a cinema viewing experience has been so gloriously like so tremendously different. um I don't know. I didn't even feel like that in Mommy. Maybe I don't know why, but the movie watching experience just completely changed when you're dedicating yourself to actually watching a movie. It becomes a very different feeling. Although again, I feel like it's a very exclusive feeling. It will not happen. Um, maybe like the way that we're consuming content in general is tremendously different. We don't watch it. We don't go into the theater without our phones anymore. We sit and we're like half thinking about half think like all everything. Um, but yeah, why not undergrad in sorry no I'll start making iPhone films after lockdown. That's great. Do that. I mean, you can start making films during the lockdown in on an iPhone as well. I mean, I don't know if there is a where you are. It depends on where you are, but um why not undergrad in film? I think undergrad in film, I have a couple of friends who've done it. Uh i think i think you're wasting your time. I think the final years of undergrad, which is usually an additional diploma that you're doing, is like the last or second or third year of actually doing an undergrad, is when you're actually learning something that's extensively interesting about filmmaking. But again, it could be that you're an absolute newbie to films, which I doubt would be the case. But if you are, I mean, it's fucking 2021. Why do you need to like learn how to hold a camera? You don't need to learn that anymore. Anybody can hold a camera, anybody can click the record button, everybody can understand aperture sitting at home. You don't need to like pay for film school and actually spend a shit ton of time and money on doing that. You do a course that actually helps you learn something better, like opens your head here. But hence no, not undergrad, especially not whistling, which is like they were the shit that they taught me earlier. At least they were just like they were living in 1990 at that time. I hope they've moved on. I think they've actually, like, this was like many years ago. um can you share some good institutes for 6 months to 1 year filmmaking courses? Hey man, I would honestly really recommend. So I was about to go to Prague Film School, but there's another course. There's another film school called FAMU. I want to go to FAMU honestly. I went to FAMU. I visited the institute like into 2019, and when I entered, I was like, fuck, I'm coming here. Like that happens very rarely. Like I just walked in, I was like, oh man, I want to be here. Like it was a cool place. That was a cool place. That was a very cool place. Highly recommend. Again, I mean, I visited the part of the facility that belonged to Czech Republic. Like there is a distinction between FAMU for international students and FAMU for um, Czech uh, citizens, and also it's a subsidized thing. So I think you if you're a Czech if you're actually Czech, you don't have to pay a penny to actually be studying film over there, which is a little bit like FTII in India. But FTII somehow also feels like without a box and IMDb to me. So I don't really know much about it. Um, Yo, I'm back. Hi. I've finished 244 films since Jan 2020. That's film school. That is great. Like, I should do it. That's film school. My mic, man. Sorry. I'm asking you to watch KGF movies from past 1 year. You ignore me more than my girlfriend. Hi, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I wish I thought somehow that I'll I somehow thought that this will not come up again. People will forget. But so it turns out there is. I think it's the list of movies. It says KGF. Um, I didn't just put it in. I don't type so fast. It's not true. But no KGF. I'll watch it. Um, Also Fantastic Mr. Fox. I've not watched. I want to watch. Barry Lyndon I have downloaded. I've not watched. Anyways, yesterday I was watching Holy Motors. Oh yeah, it's a French film. Yeah, I've heard. I think I've watched it or something. Highly recommend. Okay. Um, yeah. I'm not UG in film. I'm not undergrad in film. But what do you recommend after 12th grade? Bro, that's a tough one. I mean, in all honesty, like if you're absolutely uncertain, if you're getting done with 12th grade right now, there are two ways to look at this. I know that I know that like how why people are doing an undergrad in like an undergrad in film, unless again you're doing it in the states or some place where there is an actual culture to filmmaking that is and there's a bit of like networking that can actually help you like like do things that are better. I do think there is a bit of that in the states, although you'll have to spend a ton of money. But if it's not, unless it's that, you should it's two ways to go about it. One is that you're absolutely 100% certain that you're going to be doing filmmaking for the rest of your life, and that's you have a bit of like a plan and shit like in place. But beyond that, film's going to be like a life seemingly is a lot more than filmmaking. And if you are somebody who's like who belongs to that idea of like practically looking at doing a bunch of different things that will eventually lead you to also be making films or something. I mean, basically, if you're looking for a backup plan of shit of sorts, then study something that you think will not be film, and then do a diploma in film after, or jump into a film course that's intensive first instead of doing a BU like an undergrad. Take a 1 year break, do a diploma in film, and then continue decide on what you want to do. This is me absolutely being a complete jerk if you belong to a family who would be like, कौन बोला तेरे को undergrad नहीं करने को, कौन चुतिया है?" Why am I being done my part? But um but but like if you don't want to do if you cannot do an undergrad, it's film undergrads are worth. Arnav's done my brother's done an undergrad in film. Ibad, my friend, has done an undergrad film. Sart, like everybody that I know has done undergrad in film, but I don't see that. I don't see it. Not everybody that I know, but like a lot of people that I know may have done it, and I don't see the merit in it because it's great. It's a great way to like tick off the idea of having done a graduation, because you do need to do it like as an Indian. It's considered very important. But beyond that tick mark, there is no other reason to do it, because most institutes that I've known of so far have not really taught it in a way that has been helpful eventually. Because look, after you do film school, after you spend all that time and energy trying to complete it, right after film school's complete, you will have a lot of skill, you will have like a lot of skill with you, but you will step into an industry where you will be or like in a place where you would be like starting from scratch, where you would be starting from either trying to be a director somewhere and get like put your foot through the door, um, or you will like you will be assisting somebody, so it'll always be going from like it'll always be starting from scratch anyway, like you would possibly do as a graduate of any other degree or course. But yeah, I don't see the point of investing in that. I would say do a diploma. I would say do like an intensive course somewhere, or like do like a 4 week like that's what I did. I loved that personally. I did a 4 week filmmaking course, and oh shit, that's I got a message from Jim Cummings right now. Jim Cummings. He says, "Thanks, brother. Miss you, dude." That's it. That's all. That's the message. Thanks, brother. Miss you, dude. I love this guy. Um, Still makes my evening. But do a diploma, do an intensive course, or do a degree in something completely different, or do a degree in a place that's like super good, like NYU good. I'm saying that can actually get you somewhere. So I'm gonna stop with that. I hope that answers your question. I can go all night talking about films. Go ahead, man. It's 11 o'clock till the time that Arnav comes in saying like "Sona hai abhi." We have that space. Engineering कर लो बहुत scope है. हाँ, engineering कर लो and then like make a sad documentary about how engineering sucks. That's like the invention of TVF. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that again and again. It's good. Uh, right. Um, I don't know. I'm done. I think that's all. I'm gonna try turning my fucking camera on here. Does it turn on? No, it does not. Actually, fuck. My camera doesn't turn on anymore. Maybe it just needs to be charged. It's just not been charged in a while, or maybe it's died of moisture. One of the two. Anyways, What do you? Is there anything else that you need to that you guys want to ask about filmmaking or speak about or like share? Even I'm also stuck in engineering at the moment. Won't deny this, lol. Okay. Oh man, engineering's yeah. Is okay. You guys are like related to engineering, but do you guys are you guys I is this um do you all connect with TVF in the current, like the new, the not the new TVF, but like in the past 3 years? Is there like, have you all do you all find TVF relatable, or even Filter Copy for that matter? I'd love to know. Or Dice Media. Those are the three names that come to my mind. Um, TVF wants to know my location. That's a good one. I know you're doing a mic drop at your place right now. I trust that. Thanks a lot for your help. You're welcome. Um, do you regret anything that you did? Ah, shit. Damn, son. Yeah, I wish I went to NFTS London, but it's not like like a deep regret. I think it's like choices, right? Like I chose to sit here, like work from here, like learn about my family, learn about like living life without privilege, or not without privilege, but like with like on my own terms, or like what all I actually need to go through to be able to like make the kind of movies that I want to make, and what kind of movies I'm really interested in, as opposed to what I could have done, which would possibly have been like network further, learn more about like learn more about filmmaking in depth. And I also actually wanted to do a undergraduate or like a master's degree. I hadn't done a bachelor's, but I'd applied for um I dropped out of my bachelor's 2 times. I tried to, and despite that, I was like, bachelor's degrees are not doing anything to me because they're just teaching very, very basic stuff that I've already learned. And and I had some amount of working experience. This is, I'm talking like 5 years, 5 years ago. But I did, so I decided that I can, I just decided I can pull off a master's, getting a master's degree from a university without doing a bachelor's. And I heard that's a thing as well. So I did apply for a couple of places, and I got in actually. I got into Goldsmith, I think. I got into Kingston. I got into um, Bath Spa. I had like admissions from these places, and I don't know what at some point. I mean, I think I just lost interest. I was like, मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ ये, मुझे नहीं पता मैं क्यों 1-2 साल spend कर रहा हूँ, because I think I started to develop my career in commercial filmmaking. It's also still recent, but I started to see the merit in being able to earn money as opposed to spend money. Um, at the moment, that's what made more sense. I mean, the current times it made more sense considering my family space and all of that. But I didn't go too far with education. I think I would have to like now I can't not see that it would be an investment, that as opposed to it being a good place to go to. That's how I would have seen it that time, I think, and that's what has changed. And I don't think I would take that back. I think I value what I have more because I didn't go and do what I could have done at that time. Um, I don't actually. I've stopped. This is about TVF again. I don't relate to it as much. I've stopped watching their content since a while. But Kota Factory was good, huh? Yeah, I loved Kota Factory. I agree. I mean, I thought it was very, very well done. Dice Media and Filter Copy were relatable, but nowadays it's just focusing on corporate office things or dating stuff. That's true. Okay, awesome. Okay, that's good to know. I will always be grateful for TVF and to TVF for introducing you to me, but their content just doesn't connect with me anymore. That's awesome. Again, like these are great opinions, really, guys. Yeah, wow. I kind of like agree like to a lot of these things, and I'm glad that you found me through TVF. This is the only person who's found me through TVF, possibly, but unless you did a Dungeon Master thing. But in that case, also, if you've stuck around, then it means that you are definitely not amongst the people who came in thinking, which happens still, by the way, every couple of months, every couple of weeks to a couple of months, I get a DM on my filtered things, messages thing, where it's just going, "Hey, Dungeon Master! Hey, you're Dungeon Master, na? Ah, got you! Underscore! Got you! I know! I know! You are!" And I just go. Uh, yeah. Anyways, I I get really I get like if somebody actually does that, like actually gets through one of my filtered messages in anywhere literally, and or like anything that I have to actually acknowledge, I get really pissed. I don't have to acknowledge it anymore, fortunately, but it's amazing how the things that actually shine and seem like big are the most vague and unbalanced, like unnecessary things that happen. Like it's the least amount of effort I put in possibly, and like being playing like a small character in pictures, because I just had to walk. I just had to. They just called. I went. I was happy to hang out with them, and then they made a thing, and I was like, oh shit, it's big also, and then it became quite big. Then people want to take selfies in a train and in a plane, and people stared at me like aisa, and I was like, what is up? Kya ho gaya in logon ko? And then one day somebody came to me. I was at a Red Bull concert. Somebody came to me, and I was in the crowd, and I was just exiting, and somebody went like, "Here," and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Daniel Master again." And they said, "You're the guy from Sadma, aren't you?" And I was like, I think I, I just went, "Oh yes, yes, I'm that guy." Anything but that's my, yeah. You've seen this? Oh, you've seen the second part as well. That's great. Happened. Oh man, it happens sometimes when people, yeah. Um, the first video I watched of you the Sadma thing, that's great. Yeah, I mean Sadma was also another fun thing. Yeah, you just like a, it was just fun shit. I'm glad it's so amusing that people know about that thing. It was just another thing, right? It was not for me. I mean, the way, at least for you, like for anybody as a creator, I guess you're just doing your job, and I think some stuff like sparks and some stuff doesn't. Um, and I mean, I'm so glad you guys like think, even Dungeon Master actually for that matter. It's so cool that something so random for me like is actually quite became quite. I mentioned the story. I'm gonna do it again. I mean, I don't mind because yeah, I'll do it. So after pictures Sadma or pictures Sadma kya bol raha hu? Pictures Dungeon Master thing, whatever that the episode released, um the fifth episode released. There was a it was Facebook was quite popular in that year, and I visited the TVF Facebook page, and I think there were episode had just been posted on Facebook, and there were comments all over where people were just blatantly abusing Dungeon Master, where they just went like fucking इसका मैं जो मारूंगा इसका मैं ये कर दूंगा इसका चूतिया याद नहीं, like I was like that, and I was like, why is everybody being so aggressive towards this character? इतना प्यार से मैं तो बैठा था, मैं तो कुछ किया नहीं लेकिन uh, and then I, I was like, oh great, people are, and I don't know, I think I just got like, I was like, I don't know how to deal with this because I've not done anything, but like at the same time I'm feeling like it's great that people like hate this character, but like what do you want me to do? So I just went and I liked all the comments that like hate commented on, like, and I'm sure nobody would have. I was like, fuck it, like Pranav Bhasin liking, like liking these comments won't really matter because nobody will know who that is. They'll not know Dungeon Master who played Dungeon Master. And I think I went and liked all of them, and then I think the next day I woke up to a bunch of messages from a specific person who just there were like these messages in my inbox that said, "Bhai, so sorry, bhai, you just I didn't mean to abuse you. Just a lot of bhai, you did very good job in acting." So that was cool. I was like, "Bhai, I didn't mean to abuse you." I was like, it was funny. Uh, Last time asking you to watch KGF, but remember it is cliche, it is misogyny. But if you love Kurosawa framing, it is the best color scheme. Average shot length is very less, so editing is very fast. But please come live and say what you felt about that with Bharat Bharat. We'll be waiting. All right, cool, man. It'll happen one day, Bharat. It'll happen. one day. I will watch KGF. It has misogyny. I don't know about that part. I don't know if I'll be able to like appreciate that particular thing, but the rest, I will possibly, I will definitely watch it. I'll definitely tell you like I'll definitely mention it on this on a live stream when I've after I've watched KGF. At some point. So yeah, there's a story of Dungeon underscore Master, and uh, yeah, I could actually also speak about a little bit about like Opia and shit, Opia and Teak and shit. But you know what? Um, ample for today, I think. Um, hey, you guys are nine guys people watching. I started off this stream um to play a track that I made called Town Animal. It's a track that I've been working on for the past 6 months. If y'all have not watched, if y'all have not heard the track in the beginning, and if you think that's gonna be worth it, I can play that track one last time. um I don't think I'm going to put this live stream like post it on the feed any, so it's not going to be available for viewing after this, because it's this track is not out yet and shit, but like it's something that I've been working on for a long time. It's a darkish track. It's yet to be mastered, so you may not hear it absolutely beautifully unless you like put on your earphones and try to like it, but I'll definitely be able to play it once again. Not stalking you, but I know where you live. My friend lives in your building. Fucking hell. Um, do speak about Teak. They're searching him. Play it again, maybe. I will. Thank you, Ashi. Okay, I'm gonna play. Okay, cool. All right. Also give us a 30-minute to 1 hour notice before you start a live stream. Uh, first off, thank you guys for joining. That's fucking beautiful. You guys are beautiful for like doing this. It's amazing that this is happening. Honestly, um, I'm gonna find a way to share my screen and play Town Animal for you guys. And before that, we can take any last things that y'all have to say. And that's gonna be a conclusion. And I will try my best to like put out. I don't know. I tried to give it a 20-minute notice. I was like 9 o'clock. I was like, maybe I can go live. And then 9:10, I put up like a schedule thing for 9:30, and then I tried to go live at 9:30, but it didn't work out because it just didn't work out. Um, but do tell me if you think that this mic's been any good, because then I'll find a way to like retain it as a thing. Either I steal it permanently, or I buy one for myself, which is also possible. I'm not that broke anymore. Um, and this is quite easy to like. It's quite a nice mic in case you're ever looking. Um, awesome. All right, I'm gonna play this song called Town Animal. It is again, it's a very darkish, grandish, incompletish track. It's me just being. I'll speak about Teak another time. I will try to give an TVF is waiting outside his house. Check the door. Okay. All right, cool. Where's the fucking thing? All right, share screen. Are you ready? Is that like this is the time? This is the this is your only opportunity. This is the only time when like having a fucking headphone set would matter. So if you have like earphones on you, now is an awesome time. I'm gonna give it 10 seconds for you to um I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to like pull out your headphones and put them on and then stand up for the national anthem right after that. Um, awkward enough. I'm gonna play it now. Thank you guys for joining.
Rise and never know me, never show me. Time forever throws me. You'll never know, you'll never know. Rise and never know me, never show me. Time forever throws me. You'll never know, you'll never know. You'll never know, you'll never know. You'll never know, you'll never know.
Okay, perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for joining. Have a fucking wonderful night. You guys are really, really nice, and I really enjoy speaking to you guys. All right. See you one of these days again, and I will try, I will try to like put in like a whatever, like a a notice before I before I start streaming. Um, let's see how that goes. All right. Have a great evening and a great night. Just go to sleep. Basically, go to sleep. Okay. Just do that. Thank you.